Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my 50th upload here on YouTube. So I decided it was the perfect time to do the 50 random questions video. I know it may be a tag video, but I just figured it would be a great way for you guys to get to know me and a little bit about the girl behind all the makeup. So let's just jump in. Number one, I am half Filipino. My mom is from the Philippines and my dad is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed cowboy from Idaho. Number two, I have been married for 5 years. Me and my husband tied the knot when we were just 19 years old. Number three, I have a 3-year-old son. You guys may have seen him running back and forth in my videos. He is just, yeah, he is my world. Like, he means everything. And his name is Landon, and he is very, very hyperactive, but such a sweetheart. He's very, very smart too. Number four, I am the oldest of 4 siblings. I have 2 brothers and a sister. My brothers and I are all 1 year apart, and then my sister and I are 12 years apart. So, oops. Number 5, I am a stay-at-home mom. Number 6, I was a cheerleader for 4 years. I did it in 8th, 9th, 10th, and 12th grade. And my 10th grade year, I went to Hawaii and cheered in the Hula Bowl. And then my senior year, I went to Florida and cheered in the FedEx Orange Bowl. They were amazing experiences. I started dance lessons at the age of 3. Oh, and here he is. Say hi, Landon.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, sweetheart. It's hot, so we're sporting without a shirt on. I took dance lessons at the age of 3 and did it every single year until I graduated high school, so I danced for 15 years. I did 4-H as a kid, and if you are not familiar with what 4-H is, it's basically where you raise a livestock animal and then you get to sell it at the end of the summer. That's how I got my school clothes, starting at the age of 8 to about 12, so I did it for 4 years. Always had a huge appreciation for music. If you come up to me and ask if I've heard a song, whether I've heard it or not, I'm usually going to like it. There's very few genres out there that I don't like. I have the fiercest sweet tooth out there for chocolate. Like, I get jittery and shaky and I just can't concentrate and all I can think about chocolate, and once I get it, I am just perfectly fine. It's crazy. I love to travel. I am a small town girl, but I do like to go out and travel to bigger areas. Yeah, I just love being in the car and just the scenery. I am obsessed with TV shows. I love to watch CW's Arrow, which is on a break right now, or it's in between seasons. And then I love Pretty Little Liars. There's a new show out there called Twisted that I really like. Yeah, I'm just a huge fan of TV shows. Makeup has always been a huge part of my life. At a very young age, I've always showed interest towards it. When, like I mentioned, I was a dancer growing up, and so at a very young age, starting at 3, my mom would put makeup on me for recitals, and I was just super fascinated by it, and I've always been a huge person for collecting makeup as well. Like, I love to hoard makeup. In high school, I was actually nominated for prom queen. I didn't win, but just the idea of being nominated was really exciting for me. I'm a very protective person. Growing up, I was very protective over my brothers. If anyone was mean to that, put in my 2 cents as the older sister. And then it got worse when my little sister came along. I became really protective over her. And now that I have a son, I am a very protective mother over him as well. I basically taught myself how to do makeup. I just feel like every day is a new day for me to learn something new. And I feel like I'm constantly learning what there is to know about makeup. I love spending time with my family. My family lives 2.5 hours away from me, and so any opportunity I have to spend with them, I will take advantage of it. I love to bake and cook. Before I was a stay-at-home mom, I didn't really have a lot of time on my hands to pick up something like that, and so now that I stay at home and take care of my son, he's at an age now where he's very self-reliant, and so it's allowed me to pick up many hobbies and talents. I love pizza. I could pretty much eat it every single day of the week. I believe that laughter is the best medicine. In my book, I just believe if you laugh it off, like it just gets rid of any kind of awkward situation because you're not serious and you're not uptight. You're just kind of like laughing and shrugging it off and just being happy. And when I was younger, this was not something I really knew how to do. But again, being a stay-at-home mom has allowed me to explore crafting. And one of my favorite things to do is craft unfinished wood. I love to coupon. I'm not one of those people who go on huge like extreme couponing toilet paper hauls, but if there's something that I can use a coupon for, especially beauty products, I definitely use them. I do not drink milk. I am lactose intolerant. I have exercise-induced asthma. I found out I had it when I was a freshman in high school. During cheerleading, we were running around the track and I noticed I was wheezing really bad. At first, I just kind of laughed about it and thought I sounded funny and just thought it was the most hilarious thing ever, but then realized it was really affecting my breathing. So I got a inhaler for it, and now my asthma has kind of gotten worse. Like, it is triggered on by like extreme laughter or allergies, and of course by exercising. So I always have to carry around an inhaler so I don't have an asthma attack. I've actually been made fun of for wearing makeup because of where I am from. A lot of people don't wear it or don't wear as much as I do. So me going out and wearing some of the makeup I have worn, I did get made fun of for it, but it has learned to make me appreciate makeup like that more because I've always had a passion for it. At one point, I went through a piercing phase. As of right now, I have 5 piercings on this ear. I have a cartilage and then just 4 on the bottom. And then on this ear, I have a cartilage piercing. My trachea is pierced, and then 4 on the bottom. And then at one point, I did have my nose, my tongue, and my belly button pierced, but that was a stage that I quickly got over. Thank goodness. Not that I think, if you like piercings, that's fine, but they just did not look good for me. It was not a good look to have a lot of piercings. I'm terrified of the dark. In the dark, I make out images that aren't there, and it freaks me out. I actually have to sleep in pure darkness. Like, if I have a nightlight on or any kind of light, I cannot go to sleep. It just keeps me awake until I turn it off. Coming from a small town, I was involved in a lot of extracurricular activities. Even though I was a girly girl, I still went out there and did like boy-related activities. Like I played t-ball, soccer, and hockey. I love poetry and quotes. I just find them very uplifting and inspirational. I started doing my eyebrows for the first time 3 years ago. When I was in high school, I used to fake bake something fierce. I would go tanning at least every single day, but not on Sundays. So 6 days out of the week, I was fake baking. I wore braces starting at the age of 10 and got them off when I was 12 years old. I love to spend time with my son, which is why I am so thankful to be a stay-at-home mom and be with him every step of the way. My husband was a combat medic for 6 years in the Army National Guard. For a very short period of time, I was technically an Army wife. It took me until I had my son to grow hair. Up until I had him, I could not grow hair, and my hair was always shoulder length and very, very frizzy. I have not had my nails done in a salon in over 3 years. I'm a huge person of DIY. If it's something I can do or have the time for, I will do it, because a lot of times I can't find exactly what I'm looking for. So if I can just make it or do it myself, I can ensure that it's something I'm going to like. I have naturally curly hair. It's not like the cute ringlet curly hair. It's like the I got electrocuted type curly hair. Like I mentioned, my mom is from the Philippines. I do not speak her language. I just know words and phrases. I also did take Spanish in high school for 2 years, so I pretty much know as much as I do like Spanish, which is hardly nothing. I was born in Utah and raised in a town named after a fish. I love anything scented candles, scented lotion. Bath and Body Works is my jam. I used to love like mac and cheese and ramen noodles, and now I absolutely hate it. I have one tattoo. It was something I went and snuck and did behind my parents' back. I have it on my right shoulder blade. It's a little Japanese kanji symbol with a little butterfly off of it. It was something when I turned 18, I was like, I do what I want. And so I traveled up into a different state to have it done. Drive-in movie theaters. My husband and I just got an SUV the end of last year, and so we just popped the back up and watched the movie from the back of the car, and I love it. I have 2 birthmarks, one on my second toe on my right foot in a perfect circle, and one on my stomach. I was obsessed with the Spice Girls when I was younger. I claimed that one day I would have a whole room dedicated towards them, and that phase of Spice Girls pretty much ended after 3rd grade. My brothers and I are obsessed with the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off. We still to this day quote different things from the movie. When I was in 6th grade, I actually found out I needed glasses, and because my mom wore color contact lenses, I immediately resorted to getting color contacts. So from about 6th grade up until maybe 2 years ago, I wore just color contacts because I couldn't get used to my brown eyes anymore. But then when I stopped wearing them, I realized that I liked my brown eyes more and will occasionally now wear color contacts. I grew up on a ranch. I was exposed to cows, sheep, horses, and I absolutely loved it. I wore a pair of cowboy boots as a little girl, and my dad even like a pink lasso. I don't really have much to do with the country lifestyle anymore, but it is still my roots, and I still enjoy going back to the ranch. So that is all for you guys. I hope you guys found me a little bit interesting and know a little bit more about me. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them below. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.